Thank you. I thought it was just me, dog. I thought he said White Sosa, dog. What is White Sosa at, dog? I'm trying to holler at it.
Hard salsa.
I'm trying to holler at it. I see what that be like. Shit.
That shit probably put you over right now.
Just making sure I wasn't tripping, dog. I thought that nigga said Sosa. I was about to say
White Sosa.
Salsa.
That's that DMV lingo, baby. That's that DMV lingo, baby.
I ain't say seltzer. I said Sosa.
Yeah, salsa.
all right, go ahead, Corey. Kick it off, Corey.
Nah, what we saying? Tracks of the week.
What's your track?
Tracks of the week. I'm taking it back to some. It ain't no new shit or nothing like that. It's I've been listening to fucking I got back to why they call me Corey Mo out this motherfucker. I got back to my chopped and screw, and I've been listening to motherfucking ASAP. No, I'm sorry, not ASAP. We're joined with T.I. Same album. It's got T.I., Trick Daddy, and Wayne on that jump.
Stand up.
Yeah, that jump. Stand up. That joint chopping screw, boy. Stand up.
Hey, T.I. had one of the best verses on that joint.
Oh, yeah.
One of the best rap albums.
Yeah.
Urban Legend.
Yeah, he had one of the best verses on that joint, yeah.
Hey,
You better do like eggs and scramble and break fans. Like,
Yeah.
Hey, that shit was hard as shit, yo. That shit was
All
hard.
his shit.
Al, track of the week. What's your track of the week, Al?
My track of the week is D-Smoke, Black Habits. D-Smoke, Black Habits.
Black Habits?
Yeah, Black Habits. So
That's a good one.
He got the joint, and he actually has his mother singing the hook. That joint, like
that's tough.
BET Awards, so that's what surprised me. Like on the BET Awards, he had this performance, and then like what I'm saying, when the hook comes in, you realize like, oh the shit, that's his mom singing the hook, and his mom like up or whatever. So that's my track of the week. Black
Damn, you know what? I like how he does his shit, man. I like his catalog.
Yeah.
Can I ask y'all though? I haven't heard him. I haven't listened to him since the show or whatever, Cardi B and shit. So it's like he's legit. He's out there. He got tracks, dog.
Yeah,
He got a few.
He got one with Snoop. He got some. I mean, he got some tracks. Like not only like with features, but he got one with Snoop, and he got some own jumps by himself.
What type of artist would you compare him to? Like a Kendrick or? Because that's what I thought when I first heard him on the show.
So it's easy to compare him to Kendrick because he sounds like Kendrick, and he's from the West, just like Kendrick or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So it's easy to compare him, but he's so diverse. You know what I'm saying? Like he can speak Spanish, like in the middle of, as you've seen on Rhythm and Flow, he can speak Spanish in the middle.
Uh-huh.
He plays the keyboard. I mean, he plays the piano, and he's got some shit with him. I think. I mean, like, of course, I don't want to put him on top of anybody's Mount Rushmore of rappers or anything like that. But he got some shit with him. Whereas though he got some, he could have some staying power in the game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even hear from him for real. I guess I gotta do more digging.
Yeah. I mean,
that's how I feel. I didn't know he was like blowing up or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But he's in that transition. It sounds like he's in that transition.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's always good.
It also might be because, like Randall, it also might be that mainstream media shit.
Because I dig like when I.
Oh, true. Okay.
But like what he be talking about? Like, is it like we was talking about that mainstream media shit? He's not talking about like Marcus would say, fuck that bitch, fuck that bitch, or whatever. But he's like,
so I mean, of course he has. I mean, he once again, I don't want to do that woke conscious debate or whatever. But he's talking about some shit. He's talking about substance. He talks about the gun violence that he's seen in his hoods. He talks about some of the other shit, but he also talks about like the Black Habits jumps is Black excellence, like the legit premise of the song is like pushing the Black narrative of Black excellence and everything like
right.
that.
Okay.
So yeah, he got some shit with him, and he's talking about some shit. But at the same time, like Vince Staples is one of those other guys like won't necessarily hear too much about, and he be talking about some shit, and he be talking about some real shit. Like he would, But
in
we
his
don't never hear
interviews
about
too.
his shit.
What's
And I
that
wonder
album? That summertime jump? The summertime?
The album,
Yeah, Vince Staples is
Was it
summertime.
yeah, it
Fish?
was like,
Big Fish?
yeah,
Nah. What
Oh, okay.
it's like summer 06 or something,
Yeah,
summer
that's
09.
a classic rap album. If y'all haven't heard that jump, that's a classic
Yeah,
rap.
The crazy part about it is with Vince Staples is that nigga is like 23 now,
Yes.
maybe.
They
But
just
it's
started rapping.
wise.
yeah.
You know, I do like too that whole like YouTube like series that he started. Like it's kind of like a story and a music video at the same time. And he directed the jump. That shit is
Yeah,
fun.
I didn't see all of that though. I only watched like the first 2.
Let me check that out.
Ray J,
Yeah,
hilarious. That shit is hilarious.
And he's a funny motherfucker. I still remember what he was talking about. What was it Drake and when Drake and Meek was going through the beef or somebody when he was like, man, if somebody don't die, I don't give a shit. Like,
yeah.
if somebody don't die, I don't care.
He's
Cold with
Wait,
it.
what?
He's a good follow on Twitter.
What happened?
And then Drake got a new tune out here.
Oh shit. Let me check.
Hey, let me get back to Drake in a second. I want to hear everybody else's tracks.
Yeah.
Drake in a second.
Hold up.
What y'all got,
Mine
man?
is The Ruler's Back on Jay-Z's Blueprint, the first one. The Ruler's is back.
Of course.
Oh, Jigga.
Can I ask this question? As far as Jigga, when you hear a Jigga soundtrack, is the way we came up, dog. As much as Jay-Z we have heard, dog. When you hear a song, can you pinpoint what album that was?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's Jigga, the one he talking about. That's why I said Jigga.
That's P know what I'm talking about. The reason why I
That's
say
Jigga
that
right there.
specifically because like we talked about last week. I think Marcus alluded to it. Like there's like certain producers have a certain sound, right? And like when you hear that specific sound, it takes you to a certain place. And when it takes you to that place, you can get to the point where you can almost damn near smell exactly where you was almost 30 to 20 years ago. That's fucking crazy as shit. The way the way that your mind does that shit. So when I go back and I hear that fucking song, yes, that shit sounds incredible.
What's stupid about that? This is fucking stupid. It's like our parents. They might hear some Frankie Beverly, you know what I'm saying, or some OJs or some shit. They be like, yeah. This when I was out here getting my thing on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Get the motherfucking Jay-Z, dog. What? That shit real.
What's a couple you probably got? Shit, my track of the week, I've been listening to, a lot of Conway the Machine. He got this one called 8 Birds. That shit goes so hard. It's like 2 years old, but that's just nasty.
What's the name?
Kanye the Machine.
Okay.
Conway the Machine, from Griselda. And then like on a lighter note, like some jazz, like hip hop type shit. You ever heard of Macy Go and Mendessin? Yeah, that shit is like.
What's that song he got with Sir? I fuck with.
Is it on that Pink Polo one? Either way, his shit is so tight. I like.
Ooh, Nana. That jump.
Yes.
Yeah, that jump.
Yeah. And like he plays like 12 different instruments and shit. Like he be doing his own thing. Like
his voice is an instrument.
Yeah, and like I've been like listening to his shit a while lately, just like on some zoning out shit. It's tight though. It's tough. So yeah, those like my that's what I've been listening to this week.
I would say my track of the week or mixtape or whatever of the week is Quentin Miller Still Standing off his Not For Real mixtape or album or whatever that genre is. He got a couple of
that came out last year or
I think it came out this year.
Oh, this year, okay.
2020, Not For Real.
Okay.
But the junk Still Standing, that junk Crank or Stuck Up. You know Quentin Miller.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard Drake songs? You know that's Quentin Miller.
Right.
That's why.
That little bounce he got. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So because y'all said Drake and y'all said Quentin Miller, question: who is a bigger culture vulture, Drake or the Kardashian family?
Damn. I
can't really consider Drake a culture vulture.
Why not?
There's the same shit going on over there, same shit is going on over here. You know what I'm saying? And you're just speaking on it. I can't really consider him a culture vulture.
The same way.
So I'll say I think Drake is the biggest one. That nigga Drake has a fucking Jamaican accent. He has a fucking Trinidad accent. That nigga has like street. He's from the streets, but he's never, to my knowledge, he's never been in the streets a day in his life. He's been Degrassi.
Self-proclaimed real nigga.
Yeah, for real.
They're gonna get the tattoo on his face. That's what he said.
He's an actor. He's an actor playing as a rapper.
Yeah.
He
was going on SNL. You can see his acting acumen.
Yeah, man. Nah, he's one of those. But why you say the Kardashians though? Because they be stealing energy.
If I'm not mistaken,
so they're still the niggas out here.
They be still a nigga.
Nah, not even that. Not even that. Like they looks and shit sometimes be.
One of them this week posted a picture and posted the comment like brown skinned girl, some shit like that. And then like once I forgot who it was. It wasn't Kim, it wasn't Courtney, it was probably like Caitlyn or somebody like that. But posted a comment like brown skinned girl.
Uh-huh.
Caitlyn.
Oh, she got a tan. She must got a tan or something.
What's the youngest one? What's the Kendall?
Yeah, Kendall.
Might have been Kendall. But then changed it and then out the memo, it was like whoever posted that picture with that comment, you have 24 hours to delete it, or elsewise I'm going to sue you.
What?
What happened?
Man, social media is fucking crazy.
Hey, it was one the basketball profiles that had a post, and it had Kendall Jenner, and it had it had her top 5 roster because she dated like X amount of basketball players, and it's a tough.
Wow.
If you had their it's like Devin Booker and Kuzma, Blake Griffin, and Ben Simmons. That's like a little,
Wow.
Roster, yeah. She got a nice start 5.
Yeah.
Kuzma fucked with her too. I ain't know that.
Yeah.
Like they had all the pictures like of them chilling with her.
It was Kylie. Kylie posted brown skin girl.
Wow.
Okay.
But
you got a brown baby
with Travis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them got brown babies. Let me take that back.
Courtney.
Nah, Courtney don't.
Courtney staying strong.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I actually like out of that joint.
She probably want to.
Courtney don't give a fuck about none of them motherfuckers.
Yeah, she's moody.
I always get them confused. Courtney and Chloe and all them. Always got.
Did y'all see the fight? I think it was Courtney and Kim.
Yeah.
They were slapping each other.
Yeah,
you know it.
It was like, why did you slap me like that? I don't give a fuck.
You know we saw that. You know it.
You know what time it is. I don't give a fuck. The fuck these cameras is here.
Kim be doing her thing. She be freeing all these people.
Yeah, she do. Really studying law.
Beyonce doing that.
Does she?
Yeah, wait. The way things are, the way that things are going right now, you know how like throughout like history, right? Like there's always like, it seems like once things get to the point where there's like no return, like you know what I'm saying, you get to the point like in war, or you get to, there are like multiple points throughout history where there seemed to be like, once everything got to the point where there was like shit was just like really, really bad. You know what I'm saying? Like there came a point where there was some sort of like divine intervention, right?
You
I don't care whether you said what?
You said this last week.
Did I?
Yes.
Get to it. Let me hear what you're talking about. Go ahead. let me sip my
Did I say
Wendy's
this?
lemonade. Go ahead.
Didn't he say this last week?
Okay.
Let him finish. Let him finish.
Let's see. I'll let you know.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, like, I don't know. That's
you know what you're saying? Oh, God.
I feel now. I feel like I'm saying the same shit.
Man, finish.
Point of no return.
Huh?
You say you feel like you at the point of no. I mean, people be at the point of no return. Finish it.
I'm just saying, it's done. Listen.
You are done.
No. Listen.
He's saucy right now.
No, listen to what the fuck I'm trying to say. At every major point throughout human history, it's on this globe, Earth, the fuck, whatever the fuck you want to call it, right? There has been, like, once it got to the point of no return, like to the precipice, even like I forgot what the fuck the name of that movie was with the Day After Tomorrow. That joint with Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
Remember that joint? Remember how like aliens came down, like it like even that alien who had like all knowledge, knowing across stars and shit, couldn't fathom the fact that like we as humans here on Earth, we have this specific like kind of like trait of like changing and like being able to like, yeah, we fuck up, but at the same time, we still recognize our mistakes. Now, the fact that we have that we even like capitalize on those mistakes, I don't know. We do a lot of that dumb shit. We do it every day. But at the same time, yeah.
What, nigga?
You dropped the mic like that.
I told y'all that uncle boy. We gonna see how we get through this.
Yep.
Yep.
Hey yo, Corey, dumb, yo.
Yep.
Hey y'all dumb, yo. I love y'all though.
I'm about to get some food too. Shit, y'all give me the munch. I got the munchies like fuck right now.
So wait, Al, so how many episodes ago? Shut up.
Damn.
Right. How many episodes ago was it where you first had the Uncle Nearest? How many episodes ago do you think that was? Because that was the first time that I heard about it.
Father's Day. The day, I mean, not maybe. So
it's the day after tomorrow.
It was either the Father's Day. It's simple, dog. I'm trying to tell y'all. It's simple.
He said the day after tomorrow.
It was either. I remember if it was either the Father's Day edition or the one after Father's Day, because I know I got it for Father's Day, and that was my first time.
Okay. So you got that as a Father's Day gift?
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that's what's up.
I remember you posted the commercial with Bernard from Westworld, and that's what I paid attention to it. I was like, oh, that's Bernard.
Hey, that's a good show.
That's another show that I
woke.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, God damn
it is.
Westworld.
And
all them artificial intelligence movies for real be like on some shit.
How many metaphors that's in Westworld, bro?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Westworld is crazy, and I think the runner-up from Westworld is Altered Carbon.
Yeah, I ain't watched that series on Netflix. I ain't watched that yet.
That shit wild as fuck.
It's a series?
What, Rez?
Yeah.
Yeah, the first season was way better than the second.
Not anything futuristic. I love that shit.
Netflix got way better shows though.
Than who?
No, I mean than the Ultra Carbon joint. The Ultra Carbon joint.
What do you mean? Hold up. That joint was like tough.
Look, it was. I enjoyed the first season. I haven't finished it. You know what I'm saying?
Didn't they switch up actors on that shit or something?
Have you seen Devs?
Huh?
Have you seen Devs on FX?
That's good as shit. That's along the same shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's just good.
Hey, but
I'm just saying Netflix got way better shows on that joint though.
But that Devs joint,
shows.
like that whole series is just like bright. Like that should be like hurt my eyes sometimes.
P, that thread that I sent you on Twitter that had Westworld was similar to the Epstein case.
Yeah. That shit's so pinpoint. It's so fucking real. I just started season 3.
That shit's crazy.
Westworld is that shit. Man, you been seeing all them people getting busted on that shit? I saw some Clinton Picks leak this week.
I didn't finish that Thursday.
His PR team is so good. Like, it's crazy. I don't know how he's still, like, trucking the way he is.
Who?
This motherfucker just Clinton.
Oh, yeah.
This nigga just spoke at the shit the other night.
Yeah,
see.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
But he's, like, under investigate like crazy, yo.
Well, you're not gonna tell me though that you got Dark and you got the Ozarks. You know what I'm saying on Netflix. You're not gonna tell me they're trying. Neither one of them joined. And Stranger Things. You're not gonna tell me they're not.
I mean, nothing. Stranger Things like the biggest show ever on Netflix. But they got good ass documentaries too on Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
That When They See Us was real good. Like they got a lot of them type shows.
Have you seen Unacknowledged?
Mm.
Is that the one about the girls?
Nah. It's about like aliens and UFOs and shit.
Oh shit! I didn't watch that one.
So it's called The Unacknowledged.
Yeah, how like government programs like cover up shit.
But what channel was it on or app?
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. You said it's unexplained or unacknowledged. Unacknowledged. I meant to watch that.
Niggas drunk off Baconators right now. He can't hear shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that shit was so funny. You even had the view of the camera for that shit was even like that made it perfect. That shit was looking up at you. That was crazy. You was looking down at that.
Hey, yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. When I first seen that joint, listen to me. I was at work. It was like 7:00. Like I was dying laughing, like in my office.
That shit was funny.
Crying. I could not stop laughing. Like I could not see my next patient for like another 30 minutes. That's
how it be, man. That junk food be good when you like. You was good.
Corey, you meant everything that you said. Like you could have been a spokesperson for Burger King. I mean for Wendy's. You could have been a spokesperson, like, yo, yeah.
Send that shit to them.
Yeah, holla at these joints. Right now. Not now, but right now. Holla at these joints.
Yeah, send that shit to them.
Holla at these joints. Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Shit. Now y'all need for a series, y'all need to fuck with that Lovecraft joint. That Lovecraft.
It's only one episode so far, right?
Yeah. Did anybody see? I know.
I seen the previews, but I ain't watched it. It just came on Sunday, right? I just missed that shit. I don't know how.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta watch that.
Is HBO like separating shit from HBO and HBO Max? Because I think this HBO Max shit is like about to take shit to a whole other level. They about to come on like a DC like Batman, like a series. Did y'all see that?
It's gonna be like Thriller Max.
A DC what?
Like a Gotham like continuing series with Batman on HBO Max.
Okay. Okay.
You know how like Cinemax is? Like Cinemax like on demand will have like for whatever reason sometimes better movies.
Original content though on HBO Max.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like they're branching off into their own shit.
Yeah. And also they have that Zack Snyder director's cut Justice League.
Yeah, I want to watch that shit too.
Yeah, that shit looks good.
Yeah, he wasn't on the original jump, which is whack.
Exactly, is
another sleeper. Watchmen.
That's what I was gonna say for the woke movie. That's what I meant to say for the woke ones too.
No.
Yo, that series was so good. I don't think
Nah, you need
a
to
lot of
watch
motherfuckers seen
I
that.
still ain't seen that joint.
If
It
you
came
ain't
on
seen
HBO.
that shit, watch that shit. That
Yeah.
shit's
I know.
That shit was straight
All
HBO.
break could talk about Tulsa, and
Yeah,
it's this
Black
set.
Wall Street. They filmed that
But
in
what
Georgia
happened with
too.
I
the
only watched the shit because I only really watched it because you guys said something about it, and that was like last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all said something
What
last year. I
with
was like, let me watch the joint.
the
And from the first opening scene with
Yeah,
that
that shit was
dude getting
crazy.
pulled over, and I was like, oh yeah.
Nah, the girl, the over when at the beginning when they by the
Oh
end of that
yeah,
first
that was
episode, you
before.
be like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
yeah.
Yeah, the
First
end
episode
of the
was
first episode, you
That
good.
shit was cold, yo.
Yeah, once you watch that, you like, oh yeah, I'm about to watch this shit. You have
Yeah.
to.
what happened with the Forrest Whitaker joint though? They making another season?
Godfather Harlem.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, they
I heard
already
that
for a second
soundtrack.
season.
That soundtrack is nasty.
That shit was
I
fucking
ain't
dope.
watched that show though.
That was the last joint
It
I was
is.
actually.
The soundtrack is good. It just don't match the fucking setting.
Oh, it doesn't?
Nah, like how you got fucking Pusha T and Rick Ross and shit like that, and you in the fucking 60s and 70s and
I know.
you have,
You gotta use them interesting. You gotta come with like them jazz type instruments and shit though.
They
Back then.
doing the same thing with the Lovecraft joint though, just to let you give you a heads up.
No, I think that shit's gonna look so tough. I know it's gonna look good just cause like the quality of directors and executive producers they have on that shit. It's gonna be good.
Dog, that shit was fucking like that, man.
Yeah, HBO period. HBO puts out quality. Man, anybody watch Hard Knocks? Hard Knocks even come with the camera angles and shit now.
I ain't watch it. I ain't watching Hard Knocks until they bring my boys on that joint. I ain't watching Hard Knocks.
They could
I'm
probably
not
get
gonna
one
bring
soon. Once they switch
Nah,
up
I don't
quarterback,
think that'll ever happen. I don't think it'll ever happen with Steelers ever.
they gotta switch up quarterbacks, man.
Don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. We don't like that
Still
shit.
got
We don't like
man.
that shit.
Y'all need to play that bet back, man. We still got that bet going. I
No,
can't wait. Yeah, I
it was
can't.
100. It was 100. I look back at it. It wasn't 1,000. He finally
All
settled
right,
100.
that's
Wait,
still
what?
cool.
It was originally 1,000 each, but he settled on 100.
Hondo.
Yeah.
That's easy. 100.
Hondo.
And what's the bet again?
That they would make the Super Bowl.
We going.
I forget. That was an early episode right there.
When bring that?
That was probably
Yeah,
a
well,
plastic bottle, Corey.
When bring that in?
It was a Don Q. It was a Don Q night.
Oh,
This is
true.
Don Q. But I got the Black Label tonight with me. Bet on black, baby. Bet on black. Bet on black. Let's go.
Tonight. What you drinking tonight? We ain't even go over that. What you drinking
I
tonight?
told y'all, Black Label, dog. Black Label.
Oh, the real Black Label.
Black Label. We at the bottom.
That's the handle too.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep, mine's below half.
One of these things.
Yeah, I'm below half.
You better stop right there.
Yeah.
Stop right there. Do not pass go.
Do not collect $200. That nigga's about to be sleeping in Jalen's bed tonight.
Straight
I'll
up.
be like, go on, nigga.
No.
Come on, nigga. Get in your bed, dog. Go on.
Get out of here.
Get out.
Go sleep on the couch.
Real talk. That's probably
Oh,
the worst
man,
feeling when somebody take
y'all
over your
dumb.
bed. That's one of the worst feelings.
Yeah.
You guys are dumb.
Say, go on, nigga. I pay for all these beds in here, nigga. Go on.
You sound like a real pops, dog.
Hey, this real. Remember that Cafe Asia night we had that one time on my birthday, and I drank like a whole little $20 rock beach jump before we got to the jump. And I was
Two merch.
You took my keys, and then you had that little scuffle like on top of me. When you got back to your apartment, you had a little scuffle.
Two merch.
I'm gonna put in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
I had a scuffle.
Two merch.
Oh man, that's probably.
Two merch.
Oh yeah.
He said, "Oh,
What she said?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Nah.
okay.
He was
Yeah.
like on top of me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm walking here. I'm walking.
I'm walking. Exactly. That's exactly what he was. Like, I'm walking here. Leave me alone.
I was fucked up. I had no idea.
Yep.
Y'all niggas be cutting up, boy.
Yep.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Shit.
If you can remember a time where Al was fucked up in college, he was fucked up.
I don't really
Because-
remember any time.
You said
That's,
what?
yeah, that's why if you can remember, yeah, he was
That's
fucked.
what I'm
Oh,
saying.
okay.
That's
Yeah, I
what I'm
remember that
saying.
time. It was
That's
one
what I'm saying. If you can remember a
I'm
time where Al was fucked up, because this is
I
some of
remember.
the most
I was the
responsible
responsible one.
niggas of all time.
Mhm.
Niggas be like, yo, you good? You good? You good? You good? You good? Are you sure?
Come on, guys, don't drink that.
It was-
Come
Like,
on.
come on, guys. I'm like, all
Nah,
right, good.
it was after his birthday. It was after
Yeah.
we was in the 500 suite, and he said he just came back from Red Lobster or something, and all the Red Lobster came up.
I remember.
Yep. Kind of.
Autumn scrimps and lobsters.
He said
Kinda.
kinda.
We used to have the good parties in that
Nah,
joint.
Oh, the best parties ever.
So some of the craziest moments is like legit. Y'all don't even realize how fucking drunk I be and like how fucked up I be. Like that night, that fucking my birthday night where I forgot where we went. We went somewhere recently. I mean, not necessarily recently, but the last couple years. That night, Corey drove home and was throwing up out the side of his car.
Oh yeah.
Oh, y'all remember that shit?
Oh,
That's
What was that? Damn.
that's
Y'all
same
remember that shit?
that
you
same
took
night I
a
was in the
L,
bathroom. That same night I was on my varsity blue shit. I was in the bathroom. I was
Where was we at, though?
puking rally, huh?
Who was we at?
It's across from it's all Connecticut Avenue across from like
Club. It was like a number.
no, not 1223, not 1223. I want to call it like Josephine's or some shit like that. Maybe no, not Josephine.
Oh, Josephine.
Fuck. I mean, it was a Wayne and Tony party. Maybe
Where was it? What area was it?
Was it Rose Bar?
no, not Rose Bar. I'm gonna find that shit. Hold on one second.
Shit.
either way,
Was
niggas was turned.
I ain't been fucked up that minute in a long time.
and the nigga when Corey texted that shit, he had the excited face. I was throwing up while driving. He had the excited face.
Terrible ass.
Throwing up out the window.
Hey, hold up. Al, one year you had a birthday. We had a joint where we met at a lounge. It was downtown DC.
Oh, I already know what it is. It was
He said, "Oh,
I remember that night too. I remember that shit.
What was that?
It was when we had I want to say we had Jameson bottles in that jump.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I know what
Yes.
night you talking about.
It was by where M Street and what's that?
Yeah, it was in the cut. It was like in the cut.
It's across from Grillfish.
I don't know what that was, but
bonefish."
I had.
It's like Massachusetts and M Street. What's that jump?
It was sleek. It was nice and sleek. It was like
Yes, and we started smoking in them junk. This nigga was like,
yes.
Yeah.
it was
Yep. I remember that.
like,
No, we was ahead of the game. I
It was
remember we used
that
to do that shit in so many spots. Just like start smoking. Remember, even in Florida, we just start smoking in that bitch. like it's a house.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This was my birthday though.
place.
Yes.
Yeah, I wore a cardigan that night. I remember that shit. Good ass night. We got fucked up in there too. Matt was there. I think we almost had everybody there.
He said I had a cardigan on that night. They were in that summer.
It was blue and orange.
We had a table like right in the corner.
It was right around the same time with I got the club going up.
I know what you're talking about.
Tuesday.
You said
It was
Massachusetts though? That wasn't U
when that song
Street?
Came out.
Nah,
Huh?
Nah.
Massachusetts and M Street on the left hand side. You know how you got that? They got that one way.
It's the only spot there too.
Yeah. God damn. Somebody help us out in the comments.
Shit,
Yeah, please help us.
right.
Don't get me
God,
lying. You
what
know,
was
I
that?
get too fucked up to remember.
That was a good ass night.
Like right before you get to like the Ritz-Carlton on M Street. You know what I'm talking about?
It's literally just right there in the cut.
On the corner. It's right on the corner.
Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. What Corey drove out. That's the one I'm talking about.
The name of the jump.
Now it's called Abigail, but before that, it wasn't called Abigail.
What was it called? As soon as somebody say this shit, we're gonna be like, oh.
I know. I'm waiting for that too.
Oh,
we were there every day, every week.
No, we only went there. That was like, I think I've been there twice. That was the first time I've been there. I've been there one more time after that.
Y'all like be dressed up too. It was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what was that?
it was a random ass night. I remember it. It was like a weeknight. Shut it down.
I don't remember.
After like a Wizards game too.
Yeah, I remember. We used to be popping that shit off.
The club going up. Had the McConan going.
On the Tuesday.
I knew me and Reds was fucked up because we was spread it up and like the security memo was right there next to us.
This sounds terrible, B.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that speaker tonight.
My speaker fucked up. Hold on. Can you hear me? Can you hear
I
me?
got a microphone on the way.
Can you hear me
That's
now?
gonna be going in and going out. I think it's because you far away from your phone.
What about now?
No, you
No,
good.
you good now.
Of course.
I think it'll be going in and going out because you're not close to your phone. You know, I've been holding my phone the whole time. I always hold my phone the whole time.
You hold your phone the whole time?
Yeah, nigga, you see I be walking around and shit, smoking and shit.
You're the real MVP for real.
Yeah, dog. Vote for me.
Oh nah.
He said, "Oh nah."
Vote for Pedro. Vote for Pedro. Shit.
Oh, that shit is killing me. I can't figure it out.
Me too.
What
I
is
remember though. It was in the cut,
Hey,
man.
since we talking about shit back in the day, do y'all niggas remember? I know it was. I don't remember who exactly was there, but damn, this nigga done froze. Oh, there you go. All right. Do y'all remember when, I think it was like around Halloween time or whatever, when we all dressed up in black and went out to that motherfucking shit over there and was it Glendale?
Yeah.
The goddamn insane asylum and shit.
Niggas
literally laying on the ground and shit so they don't get seen by security and shit. We walking through the woods and shit. What the fuck? I think that was one of the this nigga died. That was like one of the funnest times I had, dog. That was one of the funnest times I had. Just out there doing stupid shit.
We was wild.
Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say this one of the soberest times. I think we was probably smoking or some shit or whatever. But yeah, that was one of the funnest times we had not actually going to a club or some shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit was like that.
Oh, that shit is killing me.
It is too. I found that.
No, I see both of you.
Huh?
It's 1730 M Street. I just can't find out what club that was. Like, but I remember.
Is it M Street though?
Yeah, it was M Street because it was like it's literally like right off the corner of Connecticut Avenue, like Connecticut Avenue, and like edible arrangements right beside the joint. Like I remember, I mean, like over there by the DC Improv and all that other shit. Like I remember exactly where it is. I just can't think of the name of that jump, but I remember how lush that jump.
It could be that. It could be the Huxley.
Oh, the Huxley.
It could be that. I think so. That sounds like kind of dainty.
Yeah, that sounds about right to me.
Oh, let me like.
Yeah, I've only been there a couple times.
Hey,
Red.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was. The Huxley.
That sounds right, dog. Because I only been there like at least 2-3 times. I've never been there a whole handful of times.
In the Huxley.
Hey, Al. So now he remember. All right. So now go.
That's why I said it was a puking rally in that night. That's why I said I remember a puking rally in that motherfucker. And I thought nobody remembered that shit. I thought nobody saw that shit. But I went in the bathroom and I was in that jump and I was like, all right, boom, boom, boom. Came back out and I know I was slizzard.
Boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Hey, it be like that sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just, you know what? I need to go ahead and exit stage left right quick.
Yeah, and release these
Come
demons.
back with a vengeance.
Yeah.
Eyes all watery, everything. Yeah.
You know why we got fucked up in there, B? Because they Jameson was like 100 proof. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had the Irish, that real Irish.
Reds. Remember when we? Matter of fact,
Took a shot.
we
I was
were
like,
together.
I think I left it on the counter.
He was like, "Fuck this joint, dog. Fuck this joint. I don't need no mo. I don't need no mo, dog. Fuck this joint.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck y'all niggas. I'm going home."
Hey yo, it was because first things first, we went out there, me and Rez, we went out there to have a good time because guess what? It's our man's birthday. Cause we about to get lit. And next thing you know, literally, I think it was we were midweek.
Yes.
We were midweek.
Yeah.
It was either Tuesday or Wednesday, I swear.
Niggas ain't gonna work in the morning.
Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo.
I think them texts the next day was funny as shit too.
Like, we're not supposed to be this fucked
From
up.
everybody.
No, I
We're
don't
not supposed to be
care.
this fucked up in the middle of the week.
Yo.
This nigga Corey said, that's when Corey, I promise you, I remember that shit. That's when Corey said, I was driving and I threw up out the window. And that's exactly what it was. We was like, dog, you didn't want to stop and pull over? He was like, no, I don't waste any time.
No, so I can get arrested.
You don't want to draw attraction to yourself.
Exactly.
Right.
Let me just go ahead and let this thing out. Let's keep it moving.
I bet you felt so much better after that, too.
Yeah, okay, let's go.
Not even
You probably felt so good after that.
Oh my God.
Yes. I remember
I cannot with you guys.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
Just know, if we get fucked up, you need a driver, you know who to pick, dog. It's me.
Right.
That should be a question. Who would you drive? Let drive fucked up.
B is a strong drunk driver.
Yeah, I've seen that too. So, with some distance too. Put some time in and everything.
Told y'all.
I'm gonna be talking shit.
Them studio nights,
the whole
I remember that shit.
Hey, P, remember that time we was walking from Platinum and like I couldn't walk for real and I still drove? I shouldn't.
Yeah, I remember. Yo, it was a couple of nights you had. Ashley.
Wait. The thing is, the only reason why he drove is because so he was fucked up. But I was way more fucked up than what he was.
Oh yeah, that was.
So he was like, all right, I got you. Oh, so like I remember like and this is, kids, do not try this at home, okay?
Ever.
So like it was crazy. So like I remember waking up, like I had 2001 Grand Marquis, and like he had Reyes already drove a Grand Marquis. So I was like, all right, he already knows what the deal is, right? I'm just trying to fucking get home. I remember waking up on Baltimore Washington Parkway, right? I remember waking up to my engine like this nigga was still like 80 something, in like a 55.
Oh yeah.
And I remember as soon as I woke up, we passed the cops, and I remember looking over and I looked at him in the river. He was like,
"What you want me to do?"
And I was just like, all right, we good. I mean, he obviously must know that he may or may not be good in this situation. I ain't never been in this situation. So I'm going to leave him to be the best judgment at the situation.
Hey, so I'm not even going to.
That was the night B passed the fuck out in Platinum.
Yeah.
This is
that was another night.
This is a Platinum Sunday?
Yeah.
Any Platinum night. Platinum nights were just crazy.
So I ain't gonna put this person out there, but this is when in college I realized it's time for me to start driving on my own. We went to a party at Maryland. And like the person was super drunk, super trash. And like rather than giving his car keys up to somebody who was even remotely more sober than he was, that nigga said, "No way, I am giving you the keys to my Accord. I am bitch. I am driving this bitch." I literally was about to fight, and y'all know exactly who I'm talking about.
Somebody I know.
Oh yeah.
But that nigga definitely said, y'all are not driving this car. And like literally was about to fight us because we were trying to
Y'all not driving my Rolls Royce. Fuck y'all niggas.
Real talk.
That nigga stupid. That nigga stupid.
Race to the court.
But hold up, is it me or maybe I'm not alone on this? But like when you fucked up or whatever, do you feel better driving or sitting in the passenger seat and just rolling?
Yeah, because you gotta channel your energy and focus on shit though.
Yeah,
even for that little
I'm sitting in
window
the
of
passenger seat.
time.
I'm going Earl.
Yeah, that little because
and that's why
afterwards,
I like to drive a
yeah.
lot because
This is such
like
a
it gets to the point like as a driver you be like, yo, like the other people in the back, you on Baltimore Washington Parkway solo. There's 5 other people in the car, but you solo, my dude. Like everybody else is passed the fuck out.
We used to be up.
Huh?
Yeah, late.
Nah,
I'm talking about just the average person, like having to make one of those drunk drives home to drop everybody off, and everybody's got to be like, oh, say you just in the joint, you just got to throw some music on that's good for you and only you. Everybody else, you just, all right, hey, wake up. It's time for you to get out. All right, cool. You drop that person off, boom, then the next, and the next, and the next. But when we were in college, one thing that we did, we took turns on doing that shit. Because we used to be like, all right, it's your birthday. Oh, yeah, you can go get fucked up. And that person would go get annihilated.
yeah.
Like, damn. Like,
It was like a free pass. It was a free pass.
Always, yeah. That was
Yeah.
their night.
Y'all know what used to fuck me up on like drunken nights, and it might. Well, I think it was just me because everybody else seemed to be good. But like stopping to get food. So like I remember like people used to hop and shit. And like I don't know, it used to be like something about shit. And that shit used to just like have me ready to throw up. Like I was
damn, I'm ready to go.
I'm gonna go home and go to sleep. I'd rather go home and go to sleep.
Yeah.
Sitting in here eat some IHOP. I know I'm finna throw up.
They be trying to stretch out the night when they do the IHOP.
These motherfuckers better not order these chicken selects tonight. God damn.
I'll take the drive-through real quick and just post up in the room.
But the thing was, we just wasn't like smart drinkers because like back then we used to put like soda and shit like that. Shit with sugar used to make us sick. Like fucking Henny and Coke, that shit was dumb. We should have never done like that.
That was that whole goddamn what was that? The Incredible Hulk. That's a nightmare waiting to happen.
Anything with sugar.
I would never drink that now. An Incredible Hulk. I'd be like, if you don't get that shit out of my face.
Feel the one that OD with that goddamn.
Was the X-rated?
That guy. You know what you had, nigga. That goddamn 135 proof, 200 proof.
Yeah, 150.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Phil went dark. Look, Phil went dark.
Nah, my.
I wasn't even there, and I heard about this shit. I was like, God damn, is my man good?
Let's switch up there.
That was Everclear.
But we wasn't experienced drinkers. We started
mindful.
Yeah. We was young niggas just trying to get it there.
If I drank like tequila and you chase it with like water or like club soda, like it's cleaner and that shit lasts long too. You just not like over. You don't never wake up with a hangover. Easy. Mm-hmm. Don't put sugar. Don't fuck especially niggas to be like in clubs or bars and drinking blue motorcycles like some people.
Wait, who does that? Wait, what? Who drinking the blue motorcycles?
No.
The Accord.
Yep.
He said the Accord.
I seen that many a night.
That bullshit.
We call that
bullshit.
That's that quick get you fucked up for the low.
The blue Accord.
Yeah. Yeah. The blue one.
What I'm saying is, do you guys like Blue motorcycles?
I've never had one. I don't even know what the fuck is in this shit.
But that's
I've heard this
or
shit.
you like Long Island's. That's
that's the same thing.
Yeah, imagine a long.
Oh, nigga, I used to knock them joints back, dog. I used to knock them joints back. Knock them joints back. I got one of my mans locked up off them joints.
Damn.
We used to go to
Damn.
Fridays every day after work, dog. I swear to God, I was hitting like 9, 10, 11 of them joints, knocking them joints back. This nigga thought he could hang with me. He was like, fuck that shit, dog. I could drink with your ass. He started knocking them joints back. And we lived in the same direction or whatever. And shit. I seen this nigga fly through the red light. I was like, oh shit, we was heading back to the car. I stopped at the red light. And then I came up like 3 minutes later. I was like, damn. I seen the police lights and shit. I was like, yeah. Howard County got him. Man. Howard County got him. Let me loop around or whatever. Maybe I can pick the nigga up. I looped around. I was like, damn, them niggas was gone, dog. They done towed the car and everything by the time
I cannot.
The Long Island's will do that though. I see that.
Damn. Hey, listen to me. All I know is that Huxley, that whatever the fuck, whenever we went there for Al's B-Day, the Huxley, I was destroyed that night. I had no business driving. I'm even ashamed that I did drive that night. That shit was terrible. That shit was horrible. Mm-hmm. Like, wow. Like, no. That's I think of those instances when I talk to my son and I'm like, hey, cuz, it's gonna be time. Yeah. It's like, cuz, you just need, at this age and time right now, just call the Uber, bro. Just call the Uber.
Yeah, you can do that.
Call them, dog. It's no reason for you not to do that.
It's too easy now.
No Ubers.
It's way too easy for you not to do that shit now, dog.
For real.
Because you even wind up getting yourself in trouble, or hurting yourself
or hurting yourself.
Yep. And that's something that I wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? We laugh about it now, but like now it's like these kids nowadays have no fucking excuse when it comes to certain shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I like how you finish.
No, you're right.
Message.
Yeah, and then you made a full circle. I fuck with that.
Beautiful segue.
At the same time, if you fuck with that Uber, you probably gotta make like if it's like 1:00, make that 2:00 pickup because Uber is not drunk friendly. It's hard to operate.
I'm throwing up in that Uber.
When you drunk, that shit is hard to operate. So
you can pay that $300.
Start at one, and book your trip so you can have like
the 300. The 300s for throwing up in the car.
Yeah.
The cleaning fee.
You throw up in the car, Corey.
Mm-hmm. I'm early.
That's not a good look. That's not a good look at all.
It is a move. I remember I drove Uber for 2 months.
I did that shit.
Yeah, and I was like, nah, I can't do this.
Nah, I know.
I used to drive Uber. That shit used to be the funniest shit alive.
Sometimes, but sometimes like, nah, bro, like get the fuck out.
Yeah, I ain't trying to talk every single time somebody get in the damn car.
I was never like that. I would always be like, "Yo, hey, what's up?"
It was one time I was dropping these like 3 white middle school teachers off, and it was in Annapolis. Like, obvious Annapolis, people getting white girl wasted. There was 3 white girls, but I dropped one off in Severna Park. And I dropped one off in Arnold. This is all Anne Arundel County, and then the last one. It was like, oh yeah, she's good. Like, as soon as I dropped the other 2 off, the third one started talking shit about the first 2. And she was like, them bitches didn't want to drink. And I was like, let's go. I was like, you don't need no more drinks.
Right.
It was like, there was a bunch of pussies. And then she was just going off. And then we pull up to her house. And she was like, can you watch me watching? I'm walk in, I'm a little tipsy. And she started moving. And she got out the car. I was like, okay, you got everything? She got out the car. Boom. Flat in her face.
Wow.
Flat in her face. My fucking back door is open. I'm like, oh, shit. Like if
I just sped off.
I pull front way in her driveway, like long ass driveway, big ass houses in Suburban Park. I pull in her driveway, and like the lights come on the front door. So like, do I help this lady? And like her husband come out and shoot my head off because I'm in the driveway with his white wife.
Right.
So like I like put her hands on her car so she can like wiggle her way down the driveway.
That's crazy.
Yeah. She's like, thank you so much.
That's that blackout joint right there.
Thank you so much.
Like, bro, I gotta stop this shit. I'm gonna put myself in a bad position.
Sunski. But those be the instances you can use for a damn show.
I got dropped these two
amateurs,
sweet boys in Rockville.
Uh-huh.
They came from like a brunch, and like I'm driving, and I just start hearing kissing and shit. I was like, nope.
Hated it.
I slammed the brakes. Absolutely not in this motherfucker.
Hated it.
Yeah.
Listen, now this motherfucker car nigga.
Hey, I remember I picked up this one lady and it was like late night too, because I used to do that late night shit like probably early in the morning till like 7. And like she was like, I'm gonna give you my number and I'm gonna call you for like private rides and shit. And I was just like, oh yeah, whatever. It was crazy too. She was like a call,
right?
yeah, call girl. Man, she hit me up one time too. I was like, what the fuck? I never even like hit her, but I was just like, that's crazy, man. It was late too. It was probably like 3 or something.
A private ride.
Yeah, my private.
You could have made you a G that night. You could have made a G that night, nigga.
For more than that.
That's how Collateral started. That movie.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have been in some shit. Man.
The goddamn.
Woo!
Hated it.
Al, you ain't no crazy stories driving Uber?
Man, I got too many crazy stories. I think some of the best crazy stories. I mean, I think some of Uber drivers had the best stories. Like my funniest story might be I picked up a gay group of people from fucking. It was probably I think it was actually I forgot what car I had, but it was a gay group of people, gay group of guys. I picked them up from over there.
Hold on, wait. Did you pick up the Dallas Cowboys? But keep going.
Got it.
I don't get the joke. No, Chris Cooley was not in my car.
Keep going.
So I picked him up, and I think we ended up going to like City Center. But as we was on 395, like one of the Bahamas was like, "Oh my gosh, I gotta throw up," and like legit was like he had to throw up. So we on 395, like, "Hey, bro, like you up in here, it's an extra 300. You know it's an extra 300 if you throw up in here."
Right.
Like, no, I'm okay. Just roll the window down. So I rolled the window down. He was like, all right, can we slow down a little bit? So we finally got to like
on 395.
On 395.
I know how you do that.
On 395, the nigga asked me to slow down, bro.
How the fuck do you expect that?
Yeah. Luckily, that nigga did not throw up in my car, and I was like so grateful for that. But that was before I think that was before like the Uber tipping and shit. But them niggas ended up giving me a big tip, like cash money or some shit because
that happened to me too. I used to drive in Annapolis like that.
Bro, you stupid as shit. His eyes open up watching. Big tip, huh? You're stupid as fuck, man.
Pausing. Yeah, I used to drive downtown Annapolis, and I picked up a nigga and was dropping off because them Navy Academy hard.
Oh yeah, I know they do.
I was like, oh, Brett has to throw up, and I was like, bro, you better dig deep. There's a plastic bag to your right, but also you better dig deep.
Exactly. That should be so crazy how people be having like that motion sickness.
Brian, get yourself together. You fucking me up too.
He's over there geeking.
One time I picked up the wrong Steve. Like I picked somebody up. He's like, yeah, I'm fucking Steve. And he was drunk. So I thought the nigga was Steve. He looked like a fucking Steve. So I picked him up.
Yeah.
And then I get like 4 blocks, and then Steve called me. He's like,
Yeah. Hey, I've done that shit before too at the airport.
He's like,
Picked up the wrong person.
Says you're on the ride, but I'm still here. I was like, I got Steve in the backseat. Who the fuck you? I'm fucking Steve, man.
I'm fucking Steve, man.
Like, fuck it, I give you $30 cash. I like, bet. Fuck Steve.
Yeah.
All right. So Rez, I want to know, within like your recent travels, like was like the I guess like at the airports, like was it more like overly like aggressive, or was it still like the same?
This is Mexico,
like
right?
when it came to like not just COVID, but along with like everything else, like the check-in process.
It was the usual, but only thing this time, I ain't traveled since like last October. But they had in BWI, they have like this dog line. Like you walk in like a maybe 10-yard.
Oh yeah.
Like a 10-yard line, and the dog.
And it's like 2 people.
Yeah, the dog follow you.
Yeah.
Like the next checkpoint.
They had that in Atlanta.
That's something new that I didn't see before.
Okay, so I saw that last year. Okay, so yeah, that.
And they did take your temp and all that shit too.
Nah.
Before you got on there. Nah.
But I was telling you earlier, like on Delta, they don't allow somebody to have the middle seat, so everybody kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
Okay.
On other flights, everybody jam packed in the jump. So.
Yeah, I was on Frontier for one. It was packed.
But yeah. Oh really?
Frontier,
you were sitting next to someone?
Yeah. I was in the middle.
Remember that one Frontier flight we took to Colorado? That shit had like a little bungee up top. It didn't have like doors. It just had the bungee to hold your luggage, your carry.
Oh shit!
Like just in case.
Yeah, I was on the little jet.
Throw this joint on right quick. You know what I'm saying? Got
coach bus.
Yeah, I was on the coach jet.
Same seat, same seats. I was like that joke.
Hell yeah.
Same seats.
Yeah. Same. You ain't had no ticket, just same seats.
Same seats. Fuck
yeah.
That's some nigga shit. Same seats, stop.
So is. That's what Spirit is about to be.
Yeah, whoever get there first come, first serve for Spirit about to be in the second.
Yeah, Spirit, try.
So why Spirit don't have them, like, what's so hard? You can't have, like, leaning chairs? Like, how's that, like, a luxury?
I don't even understand, like, how they price their shit. It's so stupid.
It always ends up, like...
I've never flown Spirit. I just knew that. I heard that joint was ghetto as fuck.
It is.
Don't do
it's so trife.
Longer than, like, an hour flight on Spirit. Like, you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
At max, at max 2 hours. At max, I would say from here to like Florida. At max 2 hours, because that joint is a remotely short trip. But other than that, you are pushing your fucking.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, I'll say that. You talk to Alex. Yeah, you already know the feeling.
As Mike would say, you're
like, nah.
Broke my back, spinal.
Hell yeah. Sitting straight up the whole time.
You gotta pay for water. You gotta pay for everything on Spirit, man. That's
yeah.
They got too many memes.
Hour flight, you ain't really got worry about.
Hey, but the funniest part about Spirit is they be having some niggas on like working their flight, like their little flight attendants. Like,
oh hell yeah, that's that's the best part.
Hey,
he said that's the best part.
Hey, I flew Spirit when we came back from Jamaica. I ain't fly down there, Spirit. But I flew back with a Spirit, and I ain't gonna lie, I was thinking about it because they was overbooked. I don't know how. Airlines, that's like the biggest fucking scam like ever. But anyway, overbooked, and the bitch said she was gonna give me like a $350 voucher from Spirit to stay one more night, and they was gonna put me in the hotel. I was like, what hotel is it?
Hotel?
Yeah.
I know that's right.
They will haggle with you. Southwest too.
Right.
Southwest will haggle with your ass for real.
Yeah.
Southwest do the same.
That's because they be giving all their free shit away too. Free bags. You see yourself for real.
Southwest will haggle with
Yeah.
I'll fly Southwest while I fly Spirit.
Hell yeah.
The Southwest got Wi-Fi and one.
Yeah.
You
A
just
snack.
You just can't pick your.
But the bags fly free. You get 2 carry-out, like 2 bags. Like that's a good look.
Do they have first class of Spirit? Do they have that shit?
Yes. Yes.
They do?
For 500.
It's trash, but they have it.
Yeah.
What's it look like though?
Buy like another airline like coach. Like it's the same.
There ain't no point in flying it.
Right,
Yeah.
it is. That's the equivalent.
The poverty.
Exactly. It's beneath me.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Spirit is a good weekend trip. Spirit is a good weekend, like a weekend getaway, depending on
where Hagerstown, Maryland.
So like
West Virginia.
So if you're going to Florida or something like that, like I was
Atlantic City or some shit like that.
Huh?
Florida, Atlanta, Atlantic City.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
Philly.
weekend.
Hours
Like
max.
for the weekend. Yeah, for the weekend. If you're going like someplace like that for the weekend, Florida's a good.
So you can sleep.
You gotta pay for your. I mean, you don't really have to take too many bags. You don't have to take too much luggage, and you get a cheap ass flight.
They charge you for bags.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they do now.
Spirit charges for carry-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be careful with that book bag too. You better be careful.
Fuck Spirit. Stop supporting Spirit because like they playing games.
Yeah, they should boycott that motherfucker.
How is each airline like? Why do they got different prices and different accommodations? Shouldn't it be all like remotely the same?
And be trying to hustle you.
Yeah.
Be trying to hustle.
Like, do they use cheaper like jet fuel? I don't understand.
They get money.
There's no such thing.
I got different prices. That's like Metro and Ride On charging different prices. Shouldn't it be the same? I use the same like automobile, right?
Yeah, but you get different amenities.
Automobile.
Huh?
You get different
You use the
amenities.
same bus, right? But they got different prices. What's the difference?
You get different amenities.
It's a deck, bruh. Just make your fucking seats lean back.
Exactly.
I don't want to pay that.
And a friendly flight crew.
They literally need just to move their seats back like
you
5 inches.
pay to have your carry-on, then you pay to have your checked bag on, so it end up being the same price as the Southwest flight.
Right.
At the end of the day.
But they don't have to. I mean, but they didn't have to pay for their seats. They got their seats from the old gym around the corner. Like they don't.
Exactly.
Oh, you cold.
Yeah, I never fly Spirit. Never.
That's because you're a bougie.
You said, the poverty.
Southwest, the poverty. I'll do Southwest. Oh my God. Keep it moving to the back, nigga, please.
Hey, I can picture Corey going to going to the restaurant at the airport or at the lounge and shit, having a steak and lobster.
Oh yeah. What they call those? The little VIP lounges.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got those joints in there. Yeah.
Hey, but Corey would be in there smoking to black him out, so it like equal out.
I would though. What are you doing? What are you doing in here, nigga? What are you doing here? What are you doing in here? How did you get in here?
Who do you know?
Oh my goodness!
Oh, no.
Somebody check him, please.
I can't. Look, I have no input because I can't stop laughing.
And a do-rag. And he telling somebody get out.
Just roll up.
The do-rag.
Do-rag and Tim.
What a capone.
What are you doing in here? The doorman is slipping. Where is he?
You got the audacity to kick somebody out.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, good times though. Good goddamn
Send me
times.
this question real quick, and it's like a Brian question. Somebody send me this question. What's what's stronger? Thoughts or feelings? What's stronger?
I think your thoughts. Because you can manifest some shit, man, with your thoughts. You can turn that shit into.
Yeah.
I've even done that too.
Yeah.
I know how the feelings go because this is an emotional standpoint of it. But man, that mind is powerful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of go hand in hand a little bit, though.
Sometimes they do, yeah.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Nope, you gotta
Like,
pick. We had to pick selected versus elected last week. You got to pick one.
What's stronger? Thoughts or feelings?
I'll go just because B's thinking. I'm gonna say thoughts, just because like you think about it, like how
they can get away from you.
Say it again.
How your thoughts can get away from you sometimes.
Yeah, how not only how your thoughts can get away from you, but yeah, well, I guess it's the same point, but like how, hypothetically speaking, women's thoughts become like a true fact.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all emotions, all feelings, and all right is not necessarily even able to be processed, or it's not even only just women. I mean, it's people in general. But like, I mean, like actual facts are not able to be processed correctly because you are so deep in your own thoughts that you won't get out your own to believe somebody else's actual true, or not only true feelings, but somebody else's thoughts, somebody else's opinion, somebody else's viewpoint on something. You're just you're so engulfed in your own thoughts that you become your thoughts.
That makes sense. So
I agree with that because you can't think something and not feel something afterwards. You know what I'm saying? So it's you can't like feel as though like you feel a certain ways towards something and feel as though that it's just like that it's just like its own entity when it's not. Like it's multiple things. Like once you think on a certain plane, there's thousands and millions of different outcomes that can technically come from that. So like you feeling the type of way that you do, Al, or the type of way that you do, Reds, or you, CMO, or you, PNHD, however you feel about that certain situation, it's fair game. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't discredit someone's thoughts based off of something that may or may not be reality to both of you. You know, like that would be doing a disservice to me to say, oh, that don't even sound right, to the point where I won't even think about it. More so where I take it for what it is, and I see that, you know what, that's someone else's perspective on something that I completely had no idea about.
Yeah,
I can't just turn that away because me doing that would be a complete disservice to everything that I even fucking believe in. Like, why would I turn away someone else's their perspective on something when I'm saying, quote unquote, every single day, well, I'm open to everything. I'm open to everything. When a nigga bring everything to the table, like, nah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what are you technically saying? Like, you saying that you open to certain things and not these? Or
a lot of people like that.
Everything as a whole, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I feel on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like that, man.
I have to agree 100%. I agree 100% with that. I mean, they make fucking movies about that shit, about niggas having thoughts or ideas. Y'all was talking about V for Vendetta or whatever. Like the whole premise of that was a nigga had a thought of, this shit is not right. So we need to make it right. We need to have freedom out there.
But don't you guys feel strong about something to have, like, deep thoughts?
Yeah, that's true too.
And I'm not saying like this. Okay,
but yeah,
I
you
also
said
press. Go ahead.
Nah, you already said it. It goes hand in hand. Like before you start.
Right. Like this. Like what we're talking about isn't for the weak-minded. this is like some shit like that you need to think on another fucking level, because it gets to the point where like, okay, I've plateaued at this point, right? But like, you know that you can get to a certain level, and that's the level that we're talking about. We're not talking about the level where motherfuckers can go and be like, oh yeah, well I believe this and you believe that, so we're on complete opposites. No, we're talking about the level that you get to when everybody's talking about the same goddamn shit, and we're all on the same level, and we realize that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I would say, to answer the question, definitely ideas, thoughts are more strong. They're more strong because an idea or a thought will, again, you have niggas with, they may have a hateful idea or thought or whatever, which will bring them to action to shoot up a fucking mall or some shit. But you have a nigga with an idea or a thought that will come out and I want to make a change. I have a dream speech. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to change things for the better and do some other stuff. So I definitely would say that thoughts and ideas are more stronger than emotion, because emotion is going to kill the shit at the end of the day. But go ahead.
But don't people like overfeel stuff? So like,
yeah, of course. And I feel like, but their mind pushes them to believe that though.
Right now, because the idea or the thought is too strong, and they want to cancel that shit. And
so the thought is the mind, the feeling is like the heart.
That's what the movie Inception was about.
Something like that, yeah.
The exact same thing.
Like, they said your heart be sending the message to your brain.
Right. That's what they were trying to figure out, which was the mental. But what Leo was going through in that movie was the heart.
That's another woke movie. That's a good one too.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that thing was like, because like it got to the point where it's like, where do you differentiate the physical from the mental? Like, at what point is that? You know what I'm saying? And that's very fucking hard.
And they were working through like the dream state of that shit too.
That's even hard as shit to do.
Yeah, plugging that into reality. That shit was crazy. Oh, that's a good movie.
I think feelings gotta be deeper.
Yeah, because they do push you to do wild shit.
Emotion? What do you mean by feelings? Emotion or?
Nah, because I said what's deeper, like thoughts or feelings. So like feelings.
I thought you said emotion. All right, go ahead.
I mean, isn't that the same thing?
I mean, because feelings, I can cry like anybody at a funeral. That's what's so crazy about it. And that's just a feeling you get, sadness, you know what I mean, and celebration.
That's an emotion.
Cry when only babies die, dog. Rick Ross, baby. Cry when only babies die. Guns out here.
The boss. But no.
That's not feelings. Emotion is feelings.
No, it is. Yeah, it is. It is. That's what I was saying. Like,
I think
them shits are powerful.
I'm thinking like, well, I don't know. If you got strong, I think one can definitely like outweigh the other. Like, you can have deep emotion, and that will like cloud your thoughts.
Yeah,
you can have like one strong,
I agree.
Oh, love, of course, love will cloud that shit all the time.
Deep thought or belief in something that will like cloud your emotion. It won't allow you to feel some type of way, because that's like, that's your thought on certain subjects.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're saying that, just to kind of go in like a slightly different direction, but when it comes to like voting, right? So if you feel a certain way, right, and if you feel as though like you've been raised like your entire life, you don't know anything about Democratic or is that you're.
This nigga is glitching. Or I'm glitching. Damn. Wi-Fi fucking up.
Oh, you back?
Am I good?
Start again.
All right. So I'm saying is, if we're led to believe, if I'm Democratic and a lot of other people are Republican, right? And I go to the polls, right? And then since we're talking about actual views on certain things, like when people go to the polls, like, are you I guess I'm speaking to you guys. Are you voting based off of emotion, or are you voting based off of your actual political views on said subject, or whether that be Republican or Democratic? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, I know that like even like when Barack was up, like that was the last time I voted. I'm not ashamed to say it. That's the last time I actually voted, because I felt like I was a part of something. That doesn't necessarily be that's not the same case for every single person, every single election. You know?
I would agree with that. I agree with that, because if we speaking on Barack, I feel like I voted for I felt like I was knowledgeable enough to know that I'm voting for this nigga for his policies and shit. I'm not trying to fuck with McCain because he wants to go into Afghanistan or whatever the fuck he wants to be there for 100 years or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those are my main things that I'm not voting. And I understand where some people may say, yeah, I voted for Barack because he was black. Me, just knowing the people that I know and I surround myself with or whatever, I don't feel like they were voting because he was just black. But some people may say that they were voting for him just because he was black. But me, myself, I did not vote for him just because of that. I was happy to vote for him because he was black, and he had some policies that I fucked with. You know what I'm saying? He was somebody that just happened to be black, honestly. And I fucked with his policies or whatever.
What was his policy?
That just made it good. That just made it better for me to vote for him.
But wait, what were Obama's policies?
Originally, he was running on, we're going to end the war in Afghanistan and Iraq. I was just going to pull the troops out. And I was like, yeah, because why the fuck are we paying? Why the fuck do we have to go to war with everybody? Why do we have to go to war for fucking 100 years, as McCain wanted to do? And, basically, we're going to be paying for that shit for, I don't know how long we're going to be paying for that shit if these niggas are there for 100 years with McCain. He was talking about the Affordable Health Care Act. We're going to have the reform. And I work for a health insurance company. So, yeah, we definitely benefit from that shit with the Affordable Health Care Act. Other shit. Immigration. He was trying to reform immigration. He was trying to do a bunch of different shit.
I was just fucking with you because you told me I had to be the host. So.
Oh, okay. You don't want me to really get into it. You don't want me to get, but yeah, I'm well versed on that shit.
Hey, he went in. Hey, Al. He went in, didn't he?
He remembered all them shits.
I fuck with OB. I fuck with OB, man. I fuck with OB. I fuck with OB.
And he was like, hold up. He calling me out. I gotta let these facts.
I fuck with OB, man. I fuck with OB. He running some shit that I really fuck with. I fuck with OB. And I honestly, and I couldn't really, now this new election coming up, I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you other than that I don't want Trump to be in office or whatever. I really can't tell you what Biden and Harris running on. I guess when we get closer, I'll hear some more shit about them or whatever. But because I wasn't a fan of either one of them, honestly. I was
Don't you know Biden is a product of the same people? Obama and Clinton's and all that, they product the same people.
Yeah. But either way, I wasn't neither one of them. Whatever. I wasn't neither one of them fans. I was a Bernie fan. I was running with Bernie. I wanted Bernie to get that shit.
Was it too good to be true?
What, for Bernie?
Yeah, was it too good to be true? Putting all our eggs in one basket?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think so. I'm still trying to figure out why he didn't.
Was he false?
I'm still trying to figure out why he didn't get the shit when he was running against Hillary and shit. I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
Was Hillary selected and not elected? I think at a certain point, like you
I may have to agree with that. I may have to agree with that with all the shit after it was said and done. They had the emails that came out and said that yeah, we need to get we trying to vote for Hillary or whatever. We trying to get Hillary in this joint. Fuck, we need to get this nigga out of here or whatever. Fuck Bernie. I don't know. I don't know how that shit went down, but the emails came out and they was talking about they was trying to basically squeeze Bernie out of the joint, and I thought since Hillary wasn't running this time, I thought Bernie may have a chance, and it may be the same type of shit going around this time. You know what I'm saying? It may be the same type of shit going around this time. I don't know. I'm not a part of the upper echelon, so I don't know. I don't know. It may be.
B, what was your question? Say your question one more time for me, big fella.
What was my question?
About emotions. Do people vote with emotion as opposed to do people vote with emotions based off of knowing that they're supposed to be Democrat as opposed to just voting for
Right. Yeah. Basically, yeah. That in a nutshell, yes. It's when people go to the polls, are you in general, for whomever this is reaching to, when you go to the polls, are you voting based off of your actual knowledge of the party involved, or are you just basically voting based off of emotion? And there is no right or wrong answer when it comes to that, because I'll let it be known.
There is though.
For Obama, I voted for Obama because he was black, bruh. Like, what are you talking about? Like I had nothing to go off of. That dude is a nigga.
Yeah, and
I'm voting for him.
and not only because he was black, but also because, like, you know what I'm saying? One of the major reasons because he was black. And not saying I had kids at the time, but you know what I'm saying, like having that figure to be able to identify, you know what I'm saying, that wasn't nothing that wasn't something we had ever seen before. So having that public figure say, oh, you can be president of the United States. Whereas though before that, for decades, I mean, well, not even decades, for hundreds of years, you know what I'm saying, we never actually, quote unquote, were able to really say that we had a true black president. Although we can say that, you know what I'm saying, or there are different rumors and different theories that
conspiracy theories, yeah. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, there was black presidents beforehand. You know what I'm saying? Right. We don't have the actual tangible evidence in our faces. So that one was that. And can I pose a slightly different question, but along the same lines? Do you think people vote? Do you think people vote more so for the community as a whole, or the United States of America, or do you think they vote more so for their family and their
for personal interests?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to vote for, though. Honestly, personal interest.
I think it's kind of both, because if 9 times out of 10, the average African American household, or that person is voting for a person that they feel is going to make a change within the community. You know what I'm saying? So like we voted for Obama. Yeah, we voted for him because he was black, but also because because we felt as if he knew where we was coming from. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we vote on leaders and politicians and certain things based off of the way they make us feel. This dude really does get me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the type of feeling like we go into with like the polls and shit. But
can I say this, though?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, can I say this? Don't say that we all voted for Obama because he was black. And I'm gonna say this though. That was the first time that black people could even say that, though, that we voted for him because he was black. We voted for him because he was black. How many times have we had so many white presidents or whatever? Do you not think that is the main reason why Trump got in this joint? Because they had that whole thing, because we just had a black motherfucker in this joint. So we definitely got to get this. We definitely got to get somebody who's on our side and and not about no liberal type of shit or let's bring the affirmative action shit in and immigration in and all this other shit. Fuck this up. That I feel like that is the main reason why Trump got voted in, because Obama, the last president, was black, and they wanted somebody that was gonna be like, fuck all that shit. I'm about some money and what?
Well, that's kind of like I to go back. Like, I wasn't making it seem as though like every black person voted for Obama because he was black. Now, I'm saying the reason why I can only speak for myself. The reason why I voted, coming as a kid that technically wasn't brought up in politics, that didn't know anything about a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? But I do know when I see a guy of fair skin get in front of the masses and say that he's running for president, and I feel just like we started this conversation off based upon feeling. I voted for this dude based upon feeling because I felt as though he saw the views of the African American community the same way that I did. Period.
Okay. All right, cool. I can definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Somebody can relate to and shit.
Do you still feel
Right. You say what?
You still feel that way about him and his presidency and the people coming from out of it?
I still feel as though I feel as though there were a lot of like if he were to get like a report card, remember how we used to get, if we were to give Barack Obama a report card, there will be a lot of incompletes on there. And I feel as though there are a lot of things that
what would you give him as a final grade, though?
You said what?
What would you give him as a final grade?
That's elementary.
I mean, I'll pass.
Pass him with what, though? Pass him with what?
I'm passing.
A, a B, a C, a D is passing in elementary.
I give him a C plus. I mean, I don't want to get too much into it. I just feel as though Barack Obama was the perfect president for what we needed at that moment in time. Period.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can
That's
agree with
what
that.
we needed.
I can agree with that.
A lot of stuff can happen after that.
Right.
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. And the same way we know some of the things are out of we know some of the we can see some of the things are out of Trump's hands, and we can see some of the things aren't Trump's fault. Is the same way we can look back at some of the different things and policies and procedures that were in place. And even still back then, we knew there were some handcuffs or some restrictions on the different things that Barack was looking to do, or maybe he was looking to do, or maybe the Senate was looking to do. We don't know exactly. But we can also, I mean, that was something, one of the things that we did learn in fucking, or at least I did learn, or at least knew a little bit about from fucking government class growing up, is that there was so many different laws and so many different steps that you had to go through before you can actually get some shit done. So
checks and balances.
Yeah. So
shit.
I think you gotta like really dedicate your fucking time to even like evaluate these people that be in office, because they do so much shit on a day to day or week to week or term to term. It's hard to track all their pros and their cons. So
yeah. Yep.
But overall, I think they're rotten. Overall.
Oh man, you know what? That brings up a good question. I'm gonna ask that next week. Like, amongst us, if we were running for president of the United, if we had our own running council, like who would be the who would be running for president type?
That's a good question.
like who would be the campaign manager? You know what I'm saying? Like who would be like responsible for certain things within a campaign? So yeah, I'm gonna ask that. That's gonna be a good one next week.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. You want to save it?
Yeah, I'll save it. I'll save it.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yeah, see that shit.
Mm.
Yeah.
But guess what, guys? I love you. And don't let anybody tell you different. This has been the 19th. Glad you guys joined us on tonight's journey. Tonight has been the 10th episode of the Overtime with the Flight Room TV. I was your host, Keys, and we ended it up with Remy Please, Hey Al, Simo, and PNHD is not here anymore. So yeah, it's just us four. We out. Till next week. Be safe, be smart, and love. All right? Love you guys.
Holla.